Well, this is way after work story. You could almost call it bedtime story. And life happened, but we still have time to read. Now this is perfect because I'm about to go to bed, and this is called Drum Dream Girl. Oh, we hope that we have some sweet dreams in a moment. But in the meantime, let's read about this one, how one girl's courage changed music. Oh, how interesting. And this is by Margarita Engel. She's a Newbery Honor winner, and Rafael Lopez is the illustrator. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, what a surprise. Oh, look at this. Look at these illustrations thus far. Girls cannot be drummers. Oh no, that's far from the truth. Apollonia, Sheila E., weren't they great drummers? And oh, this young lady, oh, she has to be 5 or 6 years old. If you check out Wilson's World, oh my goodness, yeah. Well, anyway, long ago, on an island filled with music and rhythm, no one questioned that rule until the Drum Dream Girl. She longed to play tall congas and small bongos and silvery moon bright timbales. She had to keep her dream quiet. She had to practice in secret. Isn't that terrible when you have such talent? But when at last her music was heard, everyone sang and danced and decided that boys and girls should be free to drum and dream, inspired by a Chinese African Cuban girl who broke Cuba's traditional taboo against female drummers. Drum Dream Girls tells an inspiring true story for dreamers everywhere. Oh, think of a dream that you have right now. Think of 3. Yeah, and maybe you're asleep thinking about those dreams. It's never too late at night or late in life or too early or in the morning. It doesn't matter. Drum Dream Girl. Ooh, these are beautiful pictures. On an island of music, in a city of drum beats, the Drum Dream Girl dreamed. That's good. Of pounding tall conga drums. It could be pounding dreams too, but she's pounding conga drums, tapping small bongo drums, and boom, boom, booming with long, loud sticks and big, round, silvery, moon bright timbales. Ooh, look at this. But everyone on the island of music in the city of drum beats believed that only boys should play drums. What is going on here? No way. Oh, look how beautiful. So the Drum Dream Girl had to keep dreaming quiet, secret, drum beat dreams. Oh. And at outdoor cafes that looked like gardens, she heard drums played by men. But when she closed her eyes, she could also hear her own imaginary music. Yeah, that means her muse was communicating with her. We know we get the word amusement and museum and music. That's your inner inspiration. So if you're quiet enough, you're always communicating with yourself. When she walked under wind-wavy palm trees in a flowery bright park, she heard the whir of parrot wings, the clack of woodpecker beaks, the dancing tap of her own footsteps, and the comforting pat of her own heartbeat. That's what we're saying. It's within you. Look at him. Look at her. Yeah. Always moving, always dancing. There's a composition. Oh, look at the colors here. Woo, that's beautiful. At carnivals, she listened to the rattling beat of towering dancers on stilts. And the dragon clang of costumed drummers wearing long masks. At home, her fingertips rolled out their own dreamy drum rhythm on tables and chairs. It's very beautiful. Here's another one. And even though everyone kept reminding her that girls on the island of music had never played drums, she could be the first one. The brave drum dream girl dared to play tall conga drums, small bongo drums, and big round silvery moon bright timbales. Her hands seemed to fly as they rippled, rapped, and pounded all the rhythms on her drum dreams. Her big sisters were so excited that they invited her to join their new all-girl dance band. How about that? Just like the Jacksons, right? That is so cool. Girls can rock. But their father said only boys should play drums. Oh no, Papa. They're pretty ones who play percussions too. So the drum dream girl had to keep dreaming and drumming alone. Until finally, her father offered to find a music teacher who could decide if her drums deserved to be heard. Oh, we know that she'll get a chance then, right? The Drum Dreams girl's teacher was amazed. The girl knew so much, but he taught her more and more and more. And she practiced, and she practiced, and she practiced. She had a passion. Yeah. And look at the birds. Look at everyone smiling, the sun, everything. Yeah. Butterflies, dancing. Until the teacher agreed that she was ready to play her small bongo drums outdoors at a starlit cafe that looked like a garden. She was that good. How about that? It was innate, and then she was able to cultivate. Where everyone who heard her dream bright music sang and danced and decided that girls should always be allowed to play drums. And both girls and boys should feel free to dream. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, let's get some historical notes here while I get some water. Wasn't that wonderful? And while we're drinking, let's think of some dreams that we have, some desires that might have gone unnoticed for a minute. Let's see. This poem was inspired by the childhood of a Chinese African Cuban girl who broke Cuba's traditional taboo against female drummers. In 1932, at the age of 10, Milo Castro Zarariaga performed with her older sisters as Anacaona, Cuba's first all-girl dance band. Can you believe that? 1932? Wow, almost, is that 90 years ago? 91? Milo became a world-famous musician, playing alongside all the American jazz greats of the era. Never heard of her. At age 15, she played her bongo drums at a New York birthday celebration of U.S. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, where she was enthusiastically cheered by the First Lady. She was always supporting women of all races. Yeah, First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt was down for the people. There are now many female drummers in Cuba. Thanks to Milo's courage, becoming a drummer is no longer an unattainable dream for girls on the island. What an inspiring book and a great read to remind us that dreams are possible. And the author, Margarita Ingo, is a Cuban-American poet and novelist whose works has been published in many countries. She's a Newbery Honor Book Award winner. She is a winner of both America Award and the Pura Belpre Medal, and she lives in Northern California. And Rafael Lopez grew up in Mexico City, where he was immersed in the rich cultural heritage and color of street life. Yeah, we can tell. And he divides his time between Mexico and San Diego, California. He's received many awards. Well, that's what happens when you dream, when you put no cap, no limits. No, go ahead. Let your mind go free. Let your heart go free. And just have a good time expecting the unexpected and the unimaginable. All right. Thank you. And I hope you get a good night rest and keep on dreaming.